Once upon a time, there was a woman with 3 sons, Tom, Bob, and Jack. Tom was the youngest, Bob came next, and Jack was the oldest. They lived in a lovely little village, where they were as happy as could be. But their mother was very poor, so the boys looked for work. Tom found a kind man in the next town who made tables and other things from wood. Tom worked very hard for 1 year. When the year ended, the kind man gave him a table. It looked old and dirty, but it was a magic table. All you had to do was say to the table, "I am hungry," and, wonderful. Food will appear on it by magic, the man said with a smile. "You are very kind," Tom replied to the man. Then he set off, traveling from country to country and city to city. He was always happy. He carried his table on his back, and whenever he wanted food, he put the table down in the street by a river under a tree. "I am hungry," he said to the table, and lovely food appeared. Some months later, he thought, "I would like to see my mother. I'll go home on the last night of my journey to my mother." He came to an old house where an old man lived. "Can I stay the night here?" he asked. "Of course you can stay here," the old man replied. "But I can't give you any food." "Don't give me any food," Tom said. "You can eat with me." Then he put down his table. "I am hungry," he said. Wonderful food appeared, and they ate it. Now, this man was not a good man. He was a jealous man. He thought, "I want this boy's table. It will give me food. I can sell the food to other people. I will never be hungry again." When Tom was fast asleep that night, the old man quietly took the magic table from Tom's room. He worked all night and made a new table that looked just like the old one. He put it right next to Tom's bed. The next morning, Tom put the new table on his back and walked to his mother's house. His mother was so happy to see her youngest son. "What did you do when you were away?" she asked. "I made tables," said Tom. "And I have a table here," his mother replied. "It's not a very nice table," she added with a smile. "But it's a magic table," Tom answered. "Tom, when I say, 'I am hungry,' beautiful food appears on it." "Show me," his mother said with a smile. "Let's invite our friends from the village. Then everybody can see the magic," Tom suggested. Tom's mother invited everybody from the village. Tom put his table down in front of them and said, "I am hungry." But nothing happened. No wonderful food appeared on the table. Everyone laughed and went away. Tom was very disappointed. He ran away from home. And he went back to his old job. He wrote to his brother Jack, telling him all about the magic table and the jealous old man, Bob. The second brother, Bob, worked with a friendly man in a village many kilometers away. Bob worked very hard for 1 year. When the year ended, the man gave Bob a donkey. "You can't sit on this donkey," the man said. "It's a good donkey. It's very small." "Why is it a good donkey?" asked Bob. "Because it's a magic donkey," answered the man. "Put a box under its mouth," he said. "The magic word is Bricklebat, and gold will suddenly fall from its mouth. Catch the gold in the box, and you'll never be poor." "You're very kind," Bob said to the man. Bob went from country to country and from city to city, and he was always happy. He took the donkey with him. He bought the most expensive clothes and ate the most wonderful food. He stayed in the best houses. When he wanted more money, he said "Bricklebat" to the donkey. Some months later, Bob thought, "I would like to see my mother." On the last night of his journey, Bob came to the old house. The jealous old man was there. "Can I stay the night here?" he asked. "Yes, you can stay here, but I want money for your food and your bed." "I'll give you money," Bob said. He ate lovely food at Tom's table. The old man asked for some money. Bob put his hand in his coat, but there was nothing in it. "Wait," he said. "I'll get some." He took a box and went outside to the donkey. The old man followed him to the door. He stood behind the door, and Bob didn't see him. "Where is his money?" the old man thought. "I'll watch him when he's asleep. I'll take his money." Bob put the box under the donkey's mouth and said the magic word. The gold fell into the box. The old man's mouth opened wider and wider. "I want that donkey," he thought. Later that night, when Bob was asleep, the old man went outside. He found another donkey and put it in the place of the magic donkey. The next morning, Bob took the new donkey and Bob walked to his mother's house, and his mother was so happy to see him. She asked, "What did you do while you were away?" "I worked for a man," Bob replied. "He gave me this donkey." "Oh, is it a very small donkey?" his mother asked. "It is," Bob answered. "But it's a magic donkey. When I say the magic word, gold falls from its mouth." "Call your friends," Bob suggested. "Let's show them." Bricklebat, everybody looked at the donkey. The donkey looked at them, nothing happened. No gold fell from its mouth. Everybody laughed, and Bob was very angry. He knew now the old man had his magic donkey. He ran away from home and went back to his old job. He wrote to his brother Jack. In his letter, he told the story of the magic donkey and the jealous old man. Jack worked with a woodcutter. He worked very hard for 1 year. When the year ended, the woodcutter gave Jack a beautiful box. There was a stick inside it. "Thank you for the beautiful box," said Jack. "Jack, but I don't want the stick. I'll put something prettier than a stick in this lovely box." "It's a magic stick," said the woodcutter with a wink. "When somebody is unkind to you, the stick will help you. You say, 'Stick out of the box,' and the stick will jump out of the box and hit them. When you say, 'Stick back in the box,' it will stop hitting them." Jack took the box and started his journey home on the last night of his journey. He came to the old house, and there was the jealous old man. Jack gave him some food, and then he told him all about his journey. "Do you know about the magic table? All you have to do is say, 'I am hungry,' and then you can ask for whatever you want. It's really that simple. And there's also a magic donkey. All you have to do is say, Bricklebat, and gold will fall out of its mouth. But I have something even better than the magic table or the magic donkey in this box. Nothing in the world is as good as this. The jealous old man was really curious. What is it? He thought. I want it. When Jack went to bed, he put the box on the floor and closed his eyes. After some time, the old man came into Jack's room. He looked at Jack quietly. Then, he put his hand on the box. Jack jumped out of bed and stuck out of the box. He cried. The stick hit the jealous old man on his head, arms, and back. The old man wanted to run away, but he couldn't. He had to give Jack the magic table and the magic donkey. Then, he would put the stick back in the box. Yes, yes, cried the old man. You can have them. Stop the stick. Stop the stick. The next day, Jack took the stick, table, the donkey, and the stick. He walked to his mother's house. Jack's mother was so happy to see her son. What did you do when you were away? She asked. I worked with a woodcutter, said Jack. He gave me this stick. Why did he give you a stick? His mother asked. You can get a stick from every tree in the world, she said. Yes, Jack replied, but this is a magic stick. When somebody is unkind to me, his mother said, I say, stick, stick out of the box. And it does. It only stops, Jack said. When I say, put the stick back in the box, my brothers had a magic table and a magic donkey. A jealous old man took them with this stick. I got them back again. Jack's mother was very happy. She wrote to Tom and Bob and told them the story. They came home. She invited everybody from the village to their house. Everybody sat around the magic table and ate wonderful food. Everybody took home a bag of gold from the magic donkey's mouth. From that day on, the old woman and her 3 sons lived very happily.